Good morning, and thank you all for your cooperation. My name is Samantha Vallejo, and today I'd like to make you aware of some valid information. Define Libya and Gaddafi's government. Libya, an oil-rich nation in North Africa, has spent more than 40 years under the firm, erratic leadership of colonial Muammar al-Gaddafi. In February of 2011, the unrest sweeping through much of the Arab world erupted in several Libyan cities. Though it began with a relatively organized core of anti-government opponents in Benghazi, its spread through the capital of Tripoli was swift and spontaneous. Leader of Libya since 1969, Gaddafi has bestowed many titles upon himself during his 42 years of iron-fisted rule over Libya, branding himself King of Kings in Africa and brother leader of the revolution in Libya. Today, he is considered the longest-serving non-royal type national leader or ruler in history. Along with the unrest comes the horrifying accounts received from the Libyan women and girls who were raped by Gaddafi soldiers. One by the name of Iman al-Obaidi. Iman is the Libyan woman who to many has become a symbol of the cruelty of the Libyan leader and his regime. Iman al-Obaidi explains her ordeal.
Before they took me to prison, they brought me new clothes and said he would take me to Libyan state TV station so I could retract my statement and say that those who kidnapped me were actually the revolutionaries. And when I refused, they took me to jail for the arrest. Behind the camera, there was more than 15 clashing guns, and they were threatening, but I refused to go on Libyan TV because the TV station has no credibility, and I am fearing the consequences. They cursed at me and told me I was a traitor because I said the truth. And on Libyan TV, they said I was a traitor because I refused to be silent about what happened. The Libyan government, when someone protests, they say he's taking hallucinogenic pills. And when someone demands their rights, they say he's mentally retarded. They accuse me of being mentally retarded and an alcohol addict. In Libya, the government has no rationale to what is happening in the country, other than accusations. There's no safe place for me in Tripoli. All my phones are monitored. Even this phone I'm speaking on right now is monitored, and I am monitored. This is a Muslim conservative society, and one has no mercy on a woman who has been raped, and especially one who brings it out in the public. I got to know one of them. I found out the place where they took me to. The neighbors of the place. This guy owns the place. The neighbors came with me to the police to testify with them. Everything that the Libyan government says about my court case is a lie. They don't care about my case, and they don't care about arresting me. Even though they know the place where the girls are being held. Even though the neighbors testify, they haven't arrested him. He's still in Tripoli. Why be scared? So I don't die? Dying is more of an honor than having been denied my freedom, my family, and my dignity. I have a right to defend myself. I'm not scared of him. I would like to direct a word to all the people watching us in America that we are peaceful people, and we are not members of Al-Qaeda. We are peaceful people and
Much of the controversy and some confusion is to be expected. It is notoriously difficult to investigate allegations of sexual violence in war zones, where traumatized victims already burdened with the stigma of rape remains vulnerable. But in Libya, in fighting among doctors and other health workers and rebel-held areas who are trying to investigate rapes has deepened the uncertainties. As researchers fight among themselves, unconfirmed accounts of sexual violence continues to circulate. Women should not be used as weapons of war. And though still dealing with unconfirmed evidence of mass rapes, some doctors have identified at least 259 victims of rape from more than 60,000 responses to surveys that they and other volunteers distributed over several weeks in eastern Libya and along the Tunisian border. One doctor says she had personally interviewed 140 rape victims who have claimed to have been raped by Gaddafi's regime. The Libyan government needs to take concrete steps to provide clear and simple information to Libyan women about their legal rights, government services, and access to complaint mechanisms and legal services. And even though a number of women groups are operating in Libya, little information is available about what these groups have to offer. As everything in Libya is done through the state, there are no genuinely independent groups or civil society actors, and anyone who tries to initiate such activities would be in a very dangerous position and liable to harassment, imprisonment, and other forms of mistreatment. It should be our job to try to reach out to these women, to educate them on their humanitarian rights, as well as Libya's laws and policies that include clauses aimed at protecting women from discrimination in various aspects of life. For more information on how to help women of Libya, log on to freedomhouse.org. Thank you for watching.